This week on The Buzz, Lamar Odom's family and friends break silence about his fight for his life.
And we look at how to pack a punch.
And it's Pinktober. We'll be having an inspiring story from a breast cancer survivor.
Welcome to The Buzz. I'm Jasmine Kempfred.
I'm Ivana Wynn.
And I'm JT Arose. First, let's get to our Hollywood Hot Second.
We're bringing you the top 3 stories in celebrity news in 60 seconds or less. Let's go. First up, we have the biggest story of the week featuring Lamar Odom. The former basketball and reality star was found unconscious on Tuesday in a brothel. Odom was rushed to the hospital where he is currently fighting for his life. We will have full coverage of this developing story later in our show.
And on to a happier note, everyone's favorite couple just took family goals to a whole new level. Model Chrissy Teigen and singer-songwriter John Legend are expecting a baby. The pair took to Instagram to announce the news, saying, "John and I are so happy to announce that we are pregnant. We're so excited that it's finally happening. It's about time."
Congratulations to them.
Congrats.
And last but not least, who can forget Amy Schumer's memorable performance on Saturday Night Live? While the entire show had viewers laughing, it was her opening monologue that really got audiences' attention. Schumer took on the Kardashians, Hillary Clinton, and her alleged engagement to Bradley Cooper. All in all, it was definitely an SNL night to remember.
That's all for the Hollywood Hot Second this week. Check back in next week for the latest in all things celebrity.
And switching gears, the month of October is Breast Cancer Awareness Month. In the United States, 1 in 8 women will be diagnosed with breast cancer in their lifetime. October gives us a chance to recognize and support almost 3 million breast cancer survivors here in the U.S. GMA anchor Robin Roberts was diagnosed in 2007 and wrote about her journey in her book titled Everybody's Got Something. TV chef and author Sandra Lee was diagnosed earlier this year. She announced on GMA in September that she is now cancer-free. TV personality Juliana Rancic was diagnosed in 2011. She posted a picture carrying Sabre Red Pink pepper spray, which has helped the National Breast Cancer Foundation raise over $1 million since 2008. But celebrities aren't the only ones bringing attention to the cause. Here in LA, businesses are giving their customers a chance to support Pinktober. This month, the Grove and Americana at Brand will feature dancing pink fountains and pink flowers to support the fight against breast cancer. Stores in both shopping centers are donating some of their proceeds to charity that support breast cancer.
The Buzz's Alexa Liaco is here in studio with a woman whose personal struggle with breast cancer inspired her to help others cope with the disease.
In honor of Breast Cancer Awareness Month, we have a breast cancer survivor here with us who is now a health and wellness coach. Candace, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you.
So tell us a little bit about your initial diagnosis. When did you find out?
Okay, I was just turned 33 and I had just had my 3rd baby, a little boy. And he was about 6 months old, and he started kind of while I was nursing, acting sort of strange on one side. So I went into the doctor, unfortunately, called me the next day and had me come in and, you know, said the words I'll never forget: "You have cancer." I had, you know, a little baby and 2 little kids, so it was really, really hard. To think that I might lose my life and not get to see them grow up. And it kind of instantly changed everything. I just made a choice that no matter what, I wanted to be there for my kids and my husband, and I wanted life to live. And so from that point, I've always been very type A personality and achieved a lot in my life. And so this kind of just became my new job.
And so that's when you started Flourish with Candace?
That is, yeah.
Tell us about that.
Okay, so it started while I was at one of my appointments with Dr. Funk. She had mentioned to me that, you know, I should be careful about my sugar intake before my surgery. And I left that appointment and was kind of like, that's interesting. No one's ever really said that to me. I didn't really understand it. So I asked her back, you know, well, how come? And she said, well, you know, the sugar makes it grow, makes cancer cells active. And I thought, ooh, uh-oh.
Yeah.
I thought, okay, well, maybe if I change my diet, I'll turn out okay after, you know, having chemo. And that exactly was the case. Did school to be a certified health coach, and
so now you help other people.
Now I help other people. Yes.
How's that been going?
That's been going really well. I have some with breast cancer, a lot without. For now, I'm getting going. I've been speaking at a lot of things and just kind of trying to get out hope, really, to anyone, even if you don't have cancer, just in general. I kind of have like 5 pillars of self-care, you know, what I think, and trying to just not be perfect. And you don't have to do all these things every day, but if you try to do maybe one thing a day, you're going to eventually see a shift and a change, and a long-term change for your life.
And what does it mean to you to be able to kind of have this time to really pass along your knowledge and help inspire others along their journeys that you've been through?
It's a huge gift, and I'm super grateful. I know a lot of people don't have the same outcome as I am. And I also have to be real. I don't know what my story holds. That's something I've learned. You know, we all don't know. Mm-hmm. So we need to live right now and take every day be grateful for it, you know, and make the best choices you can and choose to be joyful. Mm-hmm. But I really feel deep in my heart that I've always been, I mean, I went to Annenberg, I did all this, you know, gosh, sadly, 15 years ago, I graduated, you know, and it's in there still. And I feel like, you know what, I've always been good at talking and being in front of people or speaking, or I'm charismatic. I know that. And so this is why I now feel like, okay, this has been a gift, and I'm supposed to get out there and talk to people. Mm-hmm. Especially I feel like young women, you know, because this is coming up, you know, and hopefully I know we're advancing in the treatment of breast cancer. But it's not an easy thing to be a woman nowadays, you know? It's tough. We have a lot on our plate to be good at work, to be good moms, to, you know, and having good self-care is really important.
Yeah, and for, you know, young women, college-age women, and women in their 20s, you know, we all think we're healthy and nothing's going to happen, but what's your message to young women that, you know, there's nothing wrong with them now, but you got breast cancer so young? Yeah,
it was a huge shock. And I definitely at 33 still had that feeling of invincibility. And that was one of the things that was really hard to lose, as in the terms of the loss I've experienced. And so I would say, you know, treat your body as good as you can, you know, look into it, because you could still have lots of fun without hurting yourself. But it's an old saying, but you know, it's your temple, take care of it.
And you run triathlons now.
I do.
You're very active.
I am very active.
Did you do that before, or is this?
I was always athletic, but it really helped me. It was a goal at the end, you know, and I really thought, even if I walk and I just finish it, to me it was like showing cancer that you weren't going to get me. Mm-hmm. You know, you're not going to stop me. I can beat you.
That's wonderful. Yeah. Well, you're inspiring so many people in the process. So we thank you so much for coming.
Thanks for having me.
For more information on how you can stay healthy and take care of your body, visit our website and Facebook page at The Buzz, and check out Candace's website, Flourish with Candace.
Former NBA and reality TV star Lamar Odom is fighting for his life after being found unconscious at a Nevada brothel. Odom had been using cocaine and had taken up to 10 tabs of a sexual performance-enhancing drug over 3 days. Odom's estranged wife, Khloe Kardashian, rushed to Vegas with mom Kris Jenner to be by Odom's side. Kendall Jenner was the first Kardashian-Jenner family member to break the silence via Twitter. Yesterday she tweeted, "Please don't go." Because Khloe and Lamar's divorce has not yet received final approval, Khloe may soon be facing critical decisions regarding Odom's life. Odom's family, including his 2 kids, rushed to be with him too. His daughter Destiny tweeted, Soon I'll be by your side and I'll never let you go. I love you, Daddy. Odom has had multiple strokes in the hospital. Some of his vital organs, including his heart and kidneys, are now failing. Kris Jenner posted this photo on Instagram with the caption, "Please pray for Lamar, #OurFighter." Odom is currently on life support and remains in critical condition. Friends and family and fans continue to send prayers on social media. And now, let's hear from Ivana with some fitness tips and workouts.
MMA, or mixed martial arts, is a full contact sport that combines different styles, including boxing, wrestling, and jiu-jitsu. Recently, undefeated MMA fighter Ronda Rousey made headlines for winning matches in under 60 seconds. Have you ever wondered what moves MMA fighters like Ronda Rousey use on their opponents? I went to a UFC gym to find out. It takes more than a few moves to win a fight, and it can get complicated. I got my first taste of what MMA is really about. Hi everyone, I'm Ivana Nguyen here at the UFC gym in Rosemead. I'm here with Lamar Wilson, who's going to show me some moves. Lamar, what are you going to show me?
I'm going to show you a few basic boxing techniques, some roundhouse kicks, and one submission from the guard. So get ready.
Laurent made it look easy, but it wasn't. After adjusting my feet to a proper fighting stance by putting all my weight on my left foot and kicking with my right, it was time to actually start kicking. Then on to punching. Left, right, left, right. One tip is to always cover your face to block punches. Next was submission on guard. The goal is to win by having your opponent tap out or submit in a match. On the ground, I got out of a grab and twisted her arm to have her tap out. There we go. Lastly, I wanted to try out the battle rope in the gym. It's a great way to work out the arms, the core, and the entire body overall. I started in a squat and alternated my arms to move the rope in waves. To make it a little harder, try balancing on a Bosu ball and then using your arms on the battle rope. Special thanks to Lamar Wilson and the UFC gym in Rosemead. That really was a killer workout. Well, I just might consider becoming a professional fighter after this.
If you're looking for a movie to go see this Halloween, look no further than Scout's Guide to the Zombie Apocalypse, starring electro DJ and producer Dylan Francis. We spoke to Dylan about the transition from music scene to his role in a major motion picture.
It was all pretty much easy. I don't think there's anything really hard about it. It was just really cool that, you know, that Chris Landon had thought of me to be in it, and even, like, you know, be considered a person that can do that. It's really, you know, an honor, because I love acting, as you know, like, from just posting stuff on social media. So anything I can really do in that area is just a blast.
The film centers around 3 Boy Scouts as they attempt to save their town from a zombie takeover. You can catch Dylan Francis along with Halston Sage and Patrick Schwarzenegger when the film hits theaters October 30th. Now let's head to the newsroom to hear from Sabby Robinson about one of the spookiest shows in the fall lineup.
Thanks, JT. A few weeks ago, the new drama Scream Queens, a horror comedy about just how scary it can be to be in a sorority, premiered on Fox. This show takes place at Wallace University, where the prestigious sorority house Kappa Kappa Tau is turned upside down when a 20-year-old murder comes back to haunt them, and a serial killer called the Red Devil begins targeting Kappas. This satirical show shows many stereotypes of Greek life. Emma Roberts is Kappa's ruthless leader with her posse, the Chanels. On Tuesday, I watched the Halloween episode with DG and Lambda seniors to see if USC Greek life is similar on screen.
I think it's hilarious. You know, I've read a lot of reviews about it, and people are kind of like, how can you like this? Like, it's so offensive. And I'm like, you have to remember that it's a satire.
Great show. I mean, I've been watching it since the beginning with these girls, so I'm a big fan.
And you're like, okay, how does anyone yell at someone for making a pumpkin spice latte not hot enough to 210 degrees?
And our version of a sorority is that there's 8 girls crammed in this house where we live, and we all sit on our couch and eat a ridiculous amount of Diddy Reese. And
I don't think I've ever seen anybody actually try that hard to wear fur in the summer.
Considering I'm being interviewed after an hour-and-a-half workout, and I haven't put any makeup on, and I'm wearing my sweaty clothes and haven't showered, I would definitely say that it's not really that realistic.
I mean, I think some of the stuff is kind of funny. Like, they care a lot about, like, boys and stuff like that, which I think is, like, a hilarious kind of play on the way. Definitely the way things seemed when you first got to college.
Definitely Denise Hemphill, because we're both sassy.
Shut down while you got a knife in your throat!
Chanel number 3, the one with the earmuffs. She's just so weird.
Probably the girl who sniffs candles, because I love candles. So, that, yeah. Cool. We'd probably spend a lot of time doing our hair. Working out, protein shakes, doing our hair, and spending all of our time talking about girls.
My friends and I love watching together and being able to say, like, that's so you to do that. And it's just ridiculous. The whole show's so over the top, and that's what makes it so funny.
To learn more about the show and its characters so that you can decide what you think about it, you can watch it on Fox every Tuesday night at 9.
Last week, we showed you some skilled hoverboard dancers show off their moves. This week, Jasmine and I tried out the newest transportation craze. El Shaddai, our correspondent and resident hoverboard expert, took the time to show us how to ride.
We took the hoverboards out on the streets and had the anchors give it a try. Let's see how it went. Dude. Oh my God, are you okay?
I'm okay. I knew if there was anybody who was gonna take a little fall, it's gonna be me.
And do you have to charge these? Get any batteries? Like, what's the deal?
Yeah, it's a chargeable, so you recharge it every night.
So weird. I would never buy this ever. This is what I do for the buzz, honestly.
But do you want help or you're good?
I think I'm good.
Okay, take 1 foot back. Wow, look at you!
Oh, that was great. Okay. That was great. Oh my God. I can't believe I did that. I went a lot better than being on the grass.
Yes,
so
definitely.
Feeling a lot better now.
Good job.
While the anchors seem to struggle a little bit with hoverboarding, El Shaddai shows us the proper way to maneuver on these hoverboards.
At first, the girls struggled to get the hang of it, but learning how to board is just like learning how to ride a bike. It definitely gets easier with time.
That may be true, but I think I'm good on my bike for now. But I mean, if you have $300 to give me, I might reconsider. Let's check in with Drew Schwendeman for more on this week's U.S. Scene.
Hi, I'm Drew Schwendeman, and you're tuned into the U.S. Scene, where we take a look at the most exciting events happening around campus this week. We have a lot going on, so pay attention. Tonight, the USC Special Events Committee is screening the award-winning film Silver Linings Playbook as part of Mental Health Awareness Month. Don't eat too much popcorn, though, because you're going to have to run for your life in the USC Zombie Run on Friday. Brought to you by the Special Events Committee, Trojan Pride, and the USC Triathlon Team, this 5K course will feature zombies, like myself, trying to stop you from finishing. On Saturday, be sure to see the last nightly performance of Title of Show, with proceeds going to Broadway Cares Equity Fights AIDS. Monday, express yourself and de-stress yourself with some karaoke at Tommy Trojan at noon. There's no better way to spread mental awareness than with a little Celine Dion. Finally, the composer and poet Alan Lewis Smith will perform original works on Tuesday night with special guests. There's a lot going on around USC this week. Will you be a part of the scene?
And now our game master, Dustin Sloan, is back with another edition of Trojan Trivia. What do you have for us today, Dustin?
Thanks, JT. Celebrities love to share their views on philosophical, political, and personal issues, but many of them sound far from intelligent when discussing these outlooks. It's time for another round of Trojan Trivia, Who Said It? Here's our first quote. I think that gay marriage is something that should be between a man and a woman. Who said it? Donald Trump, Arnold Schwarzenegger, or George W. Bush? What do you guys think?
Oh, that's a hard one.
Can I go with George W. Bush just because I feel like Donald Trump would just be too easy, and I don't think Schwarzenegger said it?
Okay, you're going with Bush.
I'm going to go with the governor.
Okay.
I said it.
Okay. What about you, Ivana?
I think I'm going to go with Donald Trump.
Okay, so only one of you is correct because you had all different answers, and the correct answer is Arnold Schwarzenegger.
What?
Good job, Jasmine. Pretty surprising. Okay.
Failed me. Okay, fine.
Okay, quote number 2. I've never really wanted to go to Japan, simply because I don't like eating fish, and I know that's very popular out there in Africa.
Oh,
Who
Lord.
said it? Britney Spears, Jessica Simpson, or Paris Hilton?
Oh, man. Well,
hard one.
Jessica Simpson said that whole tuna thing, right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with her. She.
Okay, Jessica Simpson.
Just 'cause, yeah.
I'm gonna go with Jessica Simpson too because for so long she played that dumb blonde role. So I'm just gonna.
Okay,
go
what
with
about
that.
you, Yvonne?
I'm gonna go with Jessica Simpson too because I'm pretty sure that the Paris Hilton has.
Well, I'm hoping it's not Britney Spears.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm a big fan.
Team Britney all the way.
Well,
Team
you guys
Britney.
are unanimous in Jessica Simpson, but the answer is... Sorry,
Britney.
guys.
Britney.
She disappointed you a little
Oh my
bit.
gosh.
It's time for our final quote. I wouldn't feel right wearing clothes covering my body. Who said it? Christina Aguilera, Kim Kardashian, or Justin Bieber?
Oh, I'm Kim all the way from this one.
Okay, you're going with Kim.
I'm going with Kim.
Justin, you're killing me. These are hard.
These are tricky.
I'll just go with Justin Bieber for fun.
Okay.
You know what? Even though Justin Bieber is naked, half naked, like most of the time, I'm gonna go with Kim Kardashian.
Okay, we have Kim, and Justin, and the answer is Christina Aguilera.
Oh my gosh!
Not so great of a job, guys, but these were a little difficult, so I'm giving you the benefit of that. You got one.
You're the winner.
You're our winner.
This
You're our
game.
winner. Good
Good
job. Good job. Great job. See you next week, guys. Thank you.
And that's it for us from this week. I'm Ivana Wynn.
I'm JT Aose.
And I'm Jasmine Camprad. Be sure to tune in next week to see what's buzzing.